I want to thank everybody for tuning in. I've noticed only 87.6% of you are not subscribed to the channel. Please go ahead, click that like button, click that subscribe button, and also turn on post notifications. I want to say thank you to the 12.4% of you for subscribing. So thank you for subscribing to my channel. You are helping my channel grow. I know I'm only a small YouTuber, but I am trying to push content out as much as I can. With that said and done, we're gonna get in, we're gonna load up the game, and we're gonna start. I have not researched this game. I have not done anything to know what to do. So we're just going in point blank, and we'll figure it out while we go along. I must mention this is only a demo. It's not going to be the full game. We don't know when the full release is going to be, but at least I've been waiting for the demo for quite a while of this game because I want to see what it's about. It is about Reactor 4 at Chernobyl in Ukraine, where they were trying to do tests on like emergency fueling for like emergency coolant. They were doing some training on it, and one of the scientists kind of pressed a red button, which then they lost all power. They could not control the power. So they had no control over the power. They even tried bringing out the coolant rods. They've tried putting the rods back in to try and stable the power. It all failed, and that is what caused Reactor 4 to melt down in Chernobyl in Ukraine. So this game is based off of Chernobyl, hence the reason why the game title, Chernobyl Liquidators Simulator. So we are the Liquidators. We would go in, we would clear up most of the radiation material. If you've watched some videos on YouTube about Chernobyl, the horrific tragedy that happened, there's been many people who have actually visited Chernobyl. You can, in fact, have a tour around Reactor 4. They will give you these radiation detectors. You'll be around with professionals. I believe you can only survive. I believe you can only be in Reactor 4 for 60 minutes at least, which is an hour, due to the radiation of Reactor 4 after it had a meltdown after one of the scientists pressed the red button. And when they pressed that, that's what caused for them to not be able to control the power. So yeah, that's what caused the meltdown in the first place. There is Reactor 1 and Reactor 2 that was still running, but later on in the year, Chernobyl reactor core Chernobyl power plant got shut down for good. Now, if you remember, they put like a concrete sarcophagus over Reactor 4. They realised that the the sarcophagus that they put over Reactor 4 was starting to break. There was water going inside it. There was like radiation leaking out of the sarcophagus. Hence the reason why they put this great big tent type looking cover over Reactor 4 to conceal the radiation. The areas around Chernobyl near the power plant, they were evacuated. The ground is probably still radioactive within the village that wasn't far from Chernobyl itself. Some of the buildings collapsed, If you watched some explorers where they had a guide tour to the buildings that collapsed, most of those buildings has probably still got radiation in it. Not very much. I think it's 1.6 is the survival rate. Any higher than that, you would get highly radioactive and you can get cancer from it and you can be severely ill. And the worst case is you could possibly end up having a fatality from radiation. So, with a bit of the background story out the way, we are going to load up that. We are also going to load up the game, and I'll see you all there. Of course, I cannot turn down the music volume, so we are going to have to keep that up and running. But let's obviously load up here and see what we have to do after Reactor 4 Meltdown. Like I said, I don't know when the game will be released. It's probably going to be a while yet before the game is fully released. But at least the demo gives us a bit of gameplay of what to expect, and we might have to go against tasks. Might have to do certain tasks. Who knows? So we'll find out in the demo what we have to do. taking a while to load. So we'll probably close out of the game and then load back in and see if that does anything. Gonna stop the game here and then load back into it and see if that does anything.
Technology. Joint venture. Initial threat. The explosion. Most was
The first shoot. Right side.
Уважаемые товарищи, городской совет народных депутатов сообщает на Чернобыльской атомной электростанции в городе Припяти складывается неблагоприятная обстановка. Партийными и советскими органами, воинскими частями принимаются необходимые меры.
This is Lieutenant Pravik. Colleagues, something serious has happened at the power plant. There is a massive outbreak of fire all around the Block 4 building, including the top roofs. Obviously, the structure has partially collapsed. As we speak, the dispatcher is calling all units there, but we're first on the scene. We need to find out what's going on, and to approach the building, you must break through the fire. Use the hose connected to the cylinder on your box. It will allow you to get to the power plant quickly.
Taking out the map 2 shows the next waypoint on screen. When the map is taken out, press X to toggle the small lamp on top of it. Use the hose tool 1 to extinguish the nearest source of fire. Your character can either walk, run, toggle between these stances using R key or sprint shift. Sprinting and jumping spacebar takes up your stamina pool. Blue bar on your hood. If your stamina reaches 0, you won't be able to sprint until it replenishes. Use any other movement stances or standing idle for a moment to regenerate your stamina. Field map indicators. Your operations map can help you find your way by showing indicators of your position and current objective. Lighting your way. The map is equipped with illuminating light. To switch the light on off, use the X key. Showing the way. The map also has a compass which points towards your current objective.
Be careful, colleagues. These fires are hotter than we expected. Handling this situation relies on us though, so don't forget about your safety. Carefully watch your steps. Light up the headlamps on your helmets for better lighting. It's also been confirmed that this action has the respiratory hazard level 4, meaning those DP gas masks that we all love so much are a must for everyone. Better have some bitter taste in your mouth than burning your lungs into a crisp.
Flames will damage your character, depleting his HP pool red bar on your hood with time. When your HP reaches 0, your character will die and you'll have to restart or restart at the last checkpoint. Hint: use gas mask E when approaching heat source to increase your protection against them. Remember, however, that having the mask on decreases the maximum stamina available to your character. Another very useful headgear piece is your powerful flashlight. Use F key to enable and disable. When being near the fires, you'll notice them damaging you by their marker turning red along with your screen, and an audible burning sound. Next page will present you with summary information on these fire markers. Note that you can turn them off anytime in game. Fire hazard. That is a dangerous fire, be careful around it. Danger. If you get too close, the fire will start damaging you. Keep your distance. Extinguish it. Use your water hose to put out the fire. The indicator will show the progress. Limitations. Switching to secondary tank is available only when water level is currently tank is very low. Take out hose tool. Where's the
Colleagues, remember not to run out of water at all times. It's the best and often only weapon against the flames. Despite the damage, the facility should have the high-pressure emergency water supply system still intact. Just find the hydrants and you'll know what to do.
The water tank you're holding on your back has two separate water holding compartments. When the first one is running low, indicated by a small doid blinking on your hood, use T to switch to the secondary one. Only after that one is depleted you won't be able to use the hose anymore. To refill the tank, find the red tinted hydrants, press E to interact with them as well as any other interactive objects in the game. They will always be marked with a white plastic overlay as you get close by.
Did you get a little burned or otherwise injured, brother? If it's nothing too serious, just use those stimulants that were supplied to us some time back. They sure have quite a kick in them, right?
When you are injured, use stimulant to restore some of your health. Each healing takes up one medicine pack. Check the bright number on your hood below to learn how many you have left.
Good. You fetched yourself one of these. As always, it will surely prove more than handy.
The standard issue shovel is the fireman's best friend. From now on, you can interact with objects that require it. These will include radioactive debris and other objects like closed doors later on in your venture.
Okay, you're where we need you. You're in the mobile unit today. This large tank you're carrying everywhere on your back is a testament to that. We are now putting all our forces into fighting the huge fires on front of the collapsed northern wall of Block 4. These don't give up easily, but I am sure we'll eventually manage to contain them. In the meantime, we need you to enter the fire area from the western side, get all the way towards the block's wall, and put down the smaller flames lingering there. This is a dangerous task, combat, but it's not the first one like that for you. Now, put your gas mask and go with it. Over and out.
You've just received the first of the main objectives. You'll need to complete them to be able to advance further into the story. Right, what's the red? have to go up here. Up on, I'm assuming we have to go up this reactor 4 collapsed building.
Do you smell that metallic taste? Something strange is going on. Kibenko fainted. Ignatenko is barely standing. There is something very wrong with this fire. Watch out for those shining fragments lying all around. I have a bad feeling about them. Do not touch under any circumstances. The best is to get them out of the main parts quickly before they affect any more of us.
With a shining irradiated graphite, please to take out your shovel and remove it from your path. If allowed, radiation will severely decrease your stamina regeneration rate or even drain it. With time, putting on a gas mask will reduce this effect. Like, which one's my shovel? That's the map. Okay. Where's right mouse button. Orange-coloured ledge ahead should be accessible with some minor effort. Press and hold spacebar to jump, grab and climb onto it. Climbing ledges and interacting with some objects has a varied stamina cost depending on how much effort certain actions require from your character. What a mess. Oh, gonna have to get some water on it. The tank's almost empty. I need Pro Alt. Oh, that's crouch. No. Take out host tool. T switch to secondary takeout. Enable disable on map lamp. Bring up the redial menu, middle mouse button. That's radioactive material there.
job putting out those fires, brother. This should make life easier for the whole teams. We managed to establish a temporary command center and supply storage. Come over. I have new orders for you to pick up.
You will find documents on your way. They will provide insight into the firefighting action and perhaps also some of the power plant's internal workings. Interact with them to display their content. Maintaining the stockpile of helium packs and other consumables might prove essential for survival. Among other places, look for wall-mounted medical lockers and various other containers. Search them and collect whatever supplies you find inside.
Comrade, we still don't know what happened, but it appears that the fire has caused significant damage to the building's structure. Even though we did quite a good job evacuating everyone, some technicians have been cut off in the attic, just below the huge cooling chimney at the very top. The power plant's crew has already attempted to reach them from Block 3's side, but were unable to succeed. This is where you come in, comrade. We all know you're the best at getting through damaged spaces, so we need you to climb the main building all the way up to the cooling stack's roof. Along the way, go through any obstacles using all means necessary. When on the place, assess the evacuation routes and make contact. We'll plan how to get you all out. Most of the Block 4 building has been evacuated, but you may find people you will have to help. Start by collecting some tools that we've prepared and proceed to climb to the roof of this building there. From there, find your way to the top. You'll be on your own up there, and it's going to be tough. But this is what we've been training for. Good luck.
You've now begun the main mission. Technicians stranded at the very top of this reactor building need your help. Collect some essential exploration tools and proceed to climb the giant ladder on the left side of the initial area.
Мы потеряли связь с 4-м отрядом. Они должны были найти тех, кто остался в здании.
Make good use of these tools, comrade. It seems like they have been in our unit forever and have saved more lives than all of us
Да, он
combined.
здесь со мной.
Any
Наш
path
лучший.
leading
У него есть
through the
план, как попасть
semi-collapsed
внутрь
block
через
4
крышу здания
will
электростанции.
certainly not be easy to traverse. Use your crowbar and metal cutter to get through padlocked or chained doors and hatches. Both tools are accessible via interaction with the relevant object. Best fit up. It feels really weird, like being, I know it's a game, but being near Chernobyl when reactor 4 meltdown feels really real, like you are there doing the actual job. What's happened? Uh-oh. Now the Liquidators in real life actually spent their life trying to help people, and many of them have actually lost their lives. They're always going to be remembered, of course. So obviously when they built the second cover to cover building 4 of Chernobyl power plant, you can just slightly see there's the red tower. That had to be deconstructed so they could put the cover over the top of reactor 4, the one that's that you can see now that had a major meltdown after they lost all control of the power. Obviously that would be the radiation getting inside your body, which is causing your character to cough like that. There is a lot of radioactive material up here. Okie dokie, now where do we go from here? Get onto the ladder. Don't know if that fire is going to affect me or what. We got any water access up here? We got any? We have not got any water. We're going to make our way back down. Back down the ladder. Really? I was trying to get some water. Right, where's my shovel? No, do not take that off. Trying to find my... that's... okay. Shovel. Shovel would be nice. No. Well,
Way up is impossible, so you have to take a longer route, comrade. Move across the top of the northern block wall and reach the western supplementary wing. It seems primarily intact and should contain a staircase leading to the roof. There are also technical pathways there. They should give you access to the cooling stack base. I am confident that you will succeed, brother. Over and out.
Navigating destroyed environments requires a lot of agility. Long jumps through gaps are a true test that. Press and hold Shift and W. Sprint towards the ledge of the pillar near the edge. Press and hold spacebar to jump and grab the ledge as the character gets near it. Just don't forget to put out the fire on the other end first. The northern wall and reach the western wing. of massive sandbox. Highly radioactive in this building. Get onto the ventilation shaft. Hint. Some fires will not be extinguishable through normal means. The one ahead appears to be coming out of a ruptured pipe, and this is one such case. Later you might be able to find an alternative way to put it out, but in the meantime it might be wise to find a roundabout routine. Okay. That's coming from a rupture. Can we turn any of these off? Oh. Mistake. Have to find a long. How do you get? Well, we can't go that way, so we're gonna have to go back. What about this way? Oh no, we can't go that way. That bit's collapsed. Here we go. Back here again. Is there only one route? Yeah, there's only one route. This is going to be awkward. We've got a ruptured pipe right there. There we go. Now where do we get this? What's that beeping? get into the elevator shaft. Get onto the elevator shaft. Get down the elevator shaft. wonder if this has got anything to to do with Reactor 4 Meltdown. Tonight we are conducting a test, and this is my shift. Someone on the top insisted on it. I have been arguing with Dyatlov. He wants to do the test, but he is afraid to, however. He is more afraid of the official Brookhav doesn't even want to hear about problems. I will be fully responsible for security if something goes wrong. I will be the one to blame. Bowman repeats that the chance of failure is the same as a meteorite strike. But this man was promoted to chief engineer only by being a party secretary. Dyatlov will be at the test, so this night will not be one of the most pleasant. Akimov. What am I doing? So I think that is I think that ties in with the for the for when they tried to do tests, and they the guy that was conducting the test could have may have pressed the red button, which I think is meant to shut down the reactor, but instead of that they lost power control, so the reactor was getting very hot. The power was getting higher and higher and higher until it got to the breaking point, and that's what led to the Reactor 4 destruction when it melted down, and that's what caused the Chernobyl Reactor 4 meltdown. I don't think I can get this way. Stairs have collapsed. I don't think there's anywhere out here, to be honest. Reach top floor. Nope, that didn't work. God. Maybe we should have gone through here, maybe? No, that is the shaft. I believe this is the shaft, yes. Can we go through here? Well, this room's a dead end. No, we can't go that way. before. Have we? I don't know. It looks like the door ahead of you is closed mechanically, and you cannot open it with your hand. This large generator nearby might, however, provide power to its mechanism. You'll need to find a way to turn it on first, though. Okay, generator. Okay. Need to find a way of turning the generator on. Find a way through the heavy door. Find a way through the heavy door. Find a way through the heavy door. Of course, at this point, everything you touch is radioactive. Find a way through the heavy door. ledge there. Damn it. I don't think we can get on that ledge. Lebedev Dmitry, 2426, Gagarin Street, Moscow. We will follow the instructions, but in my opinion, I would advise against rushing the next test. We have the impression that there is pressure to conduct the experiment at all cost as soon as possible. The director of the Chernobyl 2 radar unit, Duga, is using his influence in Moscow. I consulted Dr. Brevazovsky, a nuclear energy specialist. I know from long ago he points out numerous errors in the safety system. Unfortunately, his efforts to set up a commission are ignored. Dyatlov. Now, I believe they mentioned something about when building 4 Meltdown. They said they had power getting shared to the power plant to give it some power. I can't remember it. I'm pretty sure the Chernobyl power plant is completely shut down, but they could be using it as a relay for power for Ukraine.
Even from down here, we can see the bright light coming out of the blue. I've never seen anything like that. Apparently, it's something happening inside my deep damaged machine. Our teams of the turbine hull room report that it started to emit pulses of extreme heat. What is strange is that it seems to be happening in regular intervals. It's almost as if the donkey was breathing. Come out, since you're now also in the area. Try to avoid these emissions as much as possible and move around only when it gets cold.
Damaged reactor emits heat and radiation in the form of regular pulse of bright light. That means that standing in the open during one of such emissions will at the same time deplete your stamina and HP. Use the environment to your advantage. Use it to seek cover and traverse to the other side of the destroyed hall.
Алло, Полесская? Да-да. Вы, значит, выезжаете на атомную станцию, там горит крыша третьего, четвертого блока.
So that was the demo for Chernobyl Liquidators Simulator. If you enjoyed the stream, then please like, subscribe and turn on post notifications so you don't miss another update. Like I said, if you want to know more about Chernobyl and the events, there are many videos on YouTube. Some are documentaries and some are basic facts of what actually happened and what went wrong. So yes, thank you for tuning in, and I will see you all on the next one. Bye.
Thank you.